who has changed things, ended a cycle, and you can feel a shift towards positive new beginnings, or there's opportunities that are lining up for you. So I'm very excited. There's abundance coming to you. There's a sense of your wish fulfillment coming through. So make sure you like the video because that's claiming it. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. You can find that in the description box along with more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. And thank you also to those of you that have checked out my Etsy site if you're interested in a homemade soy candle. Let's dive in. I think we shall start with... We're going to go with the Shadowscapes Tarot. Let's see what else we have for you. Two of Swords, Justice, and the King of Pentacles. Good karma is coming your way, and in part it's because you have made a choice. For some of you, this is a pivot regarding your social circle or your career. Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Diesel. Thank you for being a member. This is very exciting. I love that we have Justice and the King of Pentacles next to each other. This is talking about a sense of stability and abundance, things improving for you financially and improving in terms of where you see things going long term. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? What else do we have? We have the Lovers in the reverse. 8 of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So it looks to me like you've made a decision to acknowledge that there was a boss blocking your success, or maybe even a relationship. Maybe you had to break up with someone or move out. But there was something here that had been a little bit difficult for you to make a choice regarding. Maybe you had gotten a little bit too comfortable in your previous job. Maybe you were a little too quick to believe that someone was interested in promoting you, and so you stuck it out a little bit longer. But I see you making the right choice. 5 of Swords, you identified what was in your way, and now with the 10 of Pentacles, you've removed that obstacle, and that abundance or those opportunities are starting to show up for you. Hello, Medium Psychic, what's up? Hello, Bike Lover. I'm glad to hear that, Carrie. What else do we have? Ace of Wands. Look at how similar this is to the Wonder card that we have, or that Firefly. You're like, Carmen, they don't look anything alike. But look at, we got 2 sticks here, okay, you guys? So you've got some amazing chances or opportunities because you were willing to take a risk, because you were willing to walk away from something that was blocking your success. Bike Lover, this is a tarot reading. I pull cards, I read energy, and I see what's going on. You're welcome to hang out. But if it's not your thing, I still wish you well. So we've got the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Something here was hidden from you, or something took a little bit of extra time for you to acknowledge or recognize. Somebody was not being honest with you about their intentions, or there was a block here that you might have been a little bit hesitant. Maybe you felt guilty for quitting a job. Maybe you felt guilty for ending a relationship, but you made that choice even though it was a bit of a tough choice, because you acknowledged you deserve more. If you can't pay me the market rate for someone with my skill set, then I need to go look for another job. If you can't treat me the way I deserve to be treated within a relationship, then I'm gonna have to like reclaim my time, right? Hello, Chris. Hello, Jamike. How we doing? Hello, Key Controller. That's right. So with Strength in the Reverse, you identified what the problem was. You identified what was blocking you from the Six of Pentacles, which is the gain or the payment that you deserve, the partnership that you deserve. So good for you. You've listened to your intuition, and as a result, it is manifesting in a change that helps you to have financial stability or security. For many of you, this is a promotion or better pay, an opportunity that you've always wanted, finally coming to you. So we have the Hermit. You are a wise individual. Don't be too harsh on yourself, thinking about how maybe you could have brought this opportunity in earlier. Things are happening, and that's the important thing. Let's get a few from the Tattoo Tarot. Hello, Lexus. How are you doing? Hello, D30. How are you doing? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. The High Priestess and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There was someone here who was a little bit nervous that you would figure out you deserved better. But you figured it out. They wanted to be dishonest with you, or they were holding back the truth. Maybe your boss told you they didn't have it in the budget to pay you more, but you know that they had it in the budget because you brought in some huge deal. Like, hey, if I close a sales deal worth, $10 million, I'm pretty sure you can afford to give me a little bit of a raise. I'm pretty sure you can afford to, promote me if I helped save you 50% of the expenses you had to deal with last month. Whatever it is, they weren't willing to be fully honest with you about what was going on, what they could offer, or how they could accommodate what you deserve. So you admitted, this isn't the relationship for me, this isn't the job for me, or I could get treated better if I find something different. And just like from a professional standpoint, I realize that a lot of people like tenure or being at a specific job for a long time, or an employer for a long time. But chances are, if you get promoted, the raise that you get is probably about 3 to 5%. Whereas if you go get a job elsewhere, you might get as much as 50% more. So put that in your book. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm not telling you to job hop every 6 months, but sometimes people feel a little bit too comfortable or feel a little bit like guilty if they look outside, right? Hello, Eyes of Cree. How are you doing? Hello, Dracula. Hello, Amy. How are we doing today? Hierophant in the reverse, Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So do not spend a minute of your time feeling guilty for making a choice that was right for you. You either let go of a relationship that was holding you back, or you've decided, I'm not going to work that job anymore. I know I deserve better. So you removed the block to your own success. And I'm proud of you. Well done. Yay. This is the Connolly Tarot. I'm doing well, thank you. Happy Monday. And yes, thank you for liking and subscribing. We are getting close to 25,000 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. And when we hit that mark, I'm going to announce a live stream where, yes, I'll still do a general reading at the outset, but the main goal will be to give back to the collective and do some free personal readings at the end. All right, what else do we have? But I'll try to give you a heads up on that so that it's not just like a, oh, I guess that happened like 3 hours ago. Hello, Matt. Hello, Gnostic. How are we doing today? Good for you, Gnostic. Yeah, I've been involved in a few situations like that. I will tell you this, document and, you know, keep your employee handbook. There are a lot of people out there who don't treat their employees the way that they should. If they are expecting you to be a good workforce, then they should also be taking care of you, right? Ace of Swords in the reverse, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and Justice in the reverse. Because they were not doing that. Now, keep in mind that for some of you, this is about a partner that was not supportive of you. But it looks like for the majority of you, this is saying an old job, or maybe it's a current one. You've decided that's not for you anymore. You need to go somewhere else. You've been interviewing and you're about to get an offer, or you just got an offer. Because you finally acknowledged this isn't for me anymore. This is the wrong spot. This person isn't acknowledging what I bring to the table or how much of an asset I am to the team. Therefore, I'm willing to go see what else is out there and see, you know, is there someone who's willing to pay me the market rate? Hello, Redbeard. What's happening? G Dairy? What? What is that about, Key Controller? Is that for Gnostic? Who are you saying hello to? I'm confused. We have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands. This is you putting in your 2 weeks notice. Hey, it's been real. Thank you for all the lessons. Thank you for, you know, not paying me what I'm due. I'm through with you. Look at me, I'm a poet. Ha ha ha. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Emperor in the reverse. This person's not very happy with you, but it is really like their own. They made this happen by not being honest with you about whether or not they could give you a raise, or they could have helped themselves by acknowledging that you were a critical part of their business. They failed to do that, and as such, they're no longer going to be your boss. It's their own problem. This is why we show gratitude. This is why we do right by the people who make our business successful, right? Hello, Rob. How are you doing? Please call me Carmen. That's my preference. What else do we have? Two of Wands. Four of Wands and the Four of Cups. All right, so a little warning. Some of you are going to get a new offer that does pay you what you are deserving of. And when you put in your 2 weeks notice, your current / about to be former employer may be like, oh, you're leaving? Maybe don't leave and we'll give you that raise that you were asking for that you didn't get earlier. Oh no, is it happening again, Will? I'm not sure why it's doing that. I wonder. It started doing this yesterday and I feel like it's tied to the internet, but my internet is showing up as very like solid right now. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cut this live stream at this point, even though we're only about 15 minutes in, and I'm gonna come right back. No, I think it is happening for everyone. I like power cycled my phone and everything. I'm gonna come right back. So do you wanna meet me here in like 2 minutes, everybody?